One love to the alien minds, to all human minds. Please take the pull of sword exit while the angels and the demons shut the door behind you. For those who remain, baby, let's talk about it. H&H News, we are here to mentally inspire you. Make sure that you are mentally prepared and take mental responsibility in this new motherfucking earth. Understand and understand that we are in the new earth. Understand and understand that there is a change in dynamic when it comes to relationships. Understand that age is not going to matter in the sense of maturity, because we have the gods here. We have primordial gods who are ancient, but they're coming 26, 28. Okay, so it's like this energy, just because a person is a certain age has nothing to do with their wisdom type of energy, has nothing to do with their maturity. So you're going to see a lot of younger people who are interested in older women. You're going to see a lot of older women interested in younger men. You're going to see younger females interested in more older men. Older men interested in younger females, which we already see that, but it's that type of energy. You cannot judge a person's relationship by earth age, because we're not on no earth age shit. Like, I'm hearing meteor. Some of us are star seeds, star children, very in tune. And you have to just see what a situation is before you judge that situation. You have to just see what it is and be open up to get those downloads from that person, or them DNA codes from that person. You have to stay on your shit, y'all. So don't be so closed-minded. That's what I'm hearing. Don't be so closed-minded. Don't be so withdrawn. Detachment doesn't mean being angry and staying angry. Diving for light coming out when I say that. Detachment does not mean that. Detachment means I'm secure enough in myself. I know how to let go and still be present. Okay? That's what detaching is. I know how to let go and still be present. That means I can speak. I can pull this Queen of Swords out and tell you the fucking truth. You feel me? And still be present. You're not going to control my mood all day. You're not going to control my energy all day long. I'm not finna go day after day and keep planning when I'm going to talk to you about a thing and never talk to you about that thing and then harness that negative energy. I'm not finna do that. I'm diving for light. I am the light. In the midst of darkness, I am the light. That's the energy that is giving. Okay, so know who the fuck you are. Know when you chastise someone that you don't have to stay stuck in that energy. If you stay stuck in that energy, you have not mastered detachment. Okay, you don't need nobody else to speak up for you. You can speak up for your motherfucking self. I don't need nobody to talk for me. I know how to talk for myself. That's the energy it's giving me with 333 coming out. Transform your anger. What I just said, you don't have to walk around. That's for somebody. You don't have to walk around mad all day because you checked the bitch. You checked that bitch because they needed to be checked. Okay? You went red on the motherfucker because you had to go red on the motherfucker. But when you walk around with that energy, that it becomes demonic. When you don't check somebody and you walk around with that energy, it becomes demonic. When you check a bitch and you still walk around with this anger energy, it's demonic. Because it's saying you ain't even really trust what you just said. You already know you're going to take them back. Well, it's a yes coming out. You already knew you was going back to that situation. But when you stand on your shit, you allow yourself to fucking fly. When you stand on your shit and know how to detach and still be present, know how to still speak. Yeah, I said what the fuck I said, and I can still fucking speak. I don't have to walk around in that fucking energy. I can fly. Somebody is being held down by what they feel. And 17 is the Pacific. It equals 8. This is your karma. This is the shit that you need to work through. Yeah, you know how to tell a motherfucker how you feel, but you walk around in that energy. You have shit on you from years ago. Still mad at motherfuckers who did shit years ago. They don't even remember the story how you remember it, if they remember it at all. 505 is specific. It's the end of this cycle. This is what you do to yourself. You walk around and everything, all the pain. Even when you confront shit, you'll still walk around in that shit. On some human mind shit. So if you over here, it's because you are conforming to the world. When you are alien, you should be transforming. You are alien mind. Okay? You can't, you're mad at every motherfucking body that you already done checked, but you still walk around angry about the shit. What's the point of speaking how the fuck you feel if you're gonna walk around angry? Become more objective. And that came out with it's a yes. Set making this bitch. Become more objective. Get rid of that low energy. Understand the motherfucking difference. And I keep seeing something. That's why I keep looking like that. Become more objective. Know when to sacrifice yourself. Know when to sacrifice. This woman has sacrificed herself. And you can see her demons behind her. That's how you get your demons motherfucking behind you. Oh, she'll check a bitch. She'll do that. Oh, he'll do that. He'll do that. Yeah, and that motherfucker walk around in that shit. So what's the fucking point? What's the fucking point of checking somebody and you gonna walk around in that funky ass motherfucking energy all day? Months go by. Years go by. Now you done conjured up a whole motherfucking demon because you walk around in this shit all day long. But everybody's scared of you because you'll confront somebody. Yeah, they'll confront them, but they ain't gonna never leave the energy, so you weak. Yeah, they'll confront them, like the fuck I said, but you ain't gonna never leave the energy, so you fucking weak. This is the new earth. This is the age of Aquarius. That shit ain't gonna fucking work. Y'all, this is for somebody who walk around years and you mad at people. This is for people that you checked and people that you did not check. 8 and 4 is 12. It's giving 3. This is what's being communicated. Spirals of manifestation. This is why you can't manifest shit and you still blaming the people that you cussed out. You still blaming the people, other people that did shit in your life, and you need to let that motherfucking shit go. You still blaming people. That's what I'm hearing. My mother is saying you still fucking blaming people, but you checked them all. You checked them all, but you still fucking blaming people. You said how you felt, but you still fucking blaming people. You still walk around mad. Shit. Check a bitch and still get your smile on. Don't let that energy take over your whole day. Okay, I had to check a motherfucker, let them know and remind them motherfuckers who I am, who God said I am. Because you could help somebody and then that same person you help, especially as a spiritualist, especially as a spiritual counselor or witch, whatever you fucking call yourself, you could help somebody in love, and after a while they're going to call you a demon. After a while they're going to be scared of your ass. And you're going to go through it a lot when it comes to relates to romance and love and things of that nature when you are a chosen being. You are chosen. Okay? So it's going to be many times that you are going to be hurt and confused about love, but it's just showing you your dark night of the soul. Because again, the same people who praise you when you help them is going to call you demon later. They're going to call you witch later. They're going to call all out your motherfucking name. I know. Okay? I know. Many years I have shed tears for the same things. The same people who you help, they betray you. Julie Dainta taught me. Mama Easy taught me how to deal with betrayal. Okay? You want to see a demoness? You say I'm a demon? You want to see a demoness? I'm going to show you that shit. I am that I am. And when I go to that demon mode and I pull out that goddamn sword, don't buck. Because I am that I am. You want me to show you a dark goddess? I'll show you that. You see a goddess? That's what you get. You keep playing with it. These swords come out, baby. Understand, Gemini Nation. Understand what's going on. Okay? But I ain't never walking around just toting my shit. And that's what it's giving me in this picture. This woman just walk around toting her suitcase. It says every journey starts with, what did it say? With a single step. Take a fucking step. And that suitcase that you got, you might need to let that go because that's all the shit, all the motherfuckers you don't call yourself confronting. And you still walking around with that shit. And if you look at it, it's busting open. It's busting open. So you trying to start a journey with all your old shit. You trying to take all your old shit with you on a new journey with 10, 10, 10, 11 on the clock. You trying to take this shit with you, and it's not going to work like that. That's not how it's going to work. Okay? You have to leave something behind. Listen to your guardian angel. I'm your guardian angel right now, baby. Telling you. You got to leave some of this shit behind. You checking folks, but you walking around with a motherfucking energy, and enough is enough. You got a suitcase full of shit that people done to you. And every time you get mad, you take out that suitcase and want to bring up all the shit people done. But you telling the story about how you confronted them and told them and all that and all. You get more heat off of that shit. About what you said and all that. But you still walking around in that shit. And you shouldn't be walking around in that shit. It's what Spirit is getting at. It says the perfection of your life. This is about the perfecting your life. And Spirit is saying you need to let some of this shit go. I'm going to go to my other box right quick. You need to let some of this shit goddamn go. And stop goddamn faking the phone. I really didn't say what I wanted to say. Look, I really didn't say what I wanted to say. So that means some of y'all going off and still ain't really getting it out. And you ain't standing on your shit. You saying everything but what you need to motherfucking say. This will allow people to keep coming back into your motherfucking life over and over. Telepathic ears. Have direct contact with the Most High. You want to hear what you want to fucking hear. Stick talk, resistance, attack, chaos, reactive, conflict, defense. You want to hear what the fuck you want to hear. You on the defense all the fucking time. And still ain't fucking really saying what you need to say, but you said what you needed to say, but you still ain't let that motherfucking shit go. It's giving that energy. You stay on the defense because you don't say everything, or that person ain't saying what you want them to say. They're not responding the way you want them to respond. So you on sick time. You on defense. When really you came to clarify yourself, to tell them, I know who I am, and this is what's going to happen. When they don't respond, 12:21 on the timer, when they don't fucking respond the way that you want them to fucking respond, you tote that with you. You tote that with you. And you keep a door open. That's what spirit. Come through, Black Mama. Lions, tigers, and bears. Because you really scared to love your own goddamn self. This Jasmine Sullivan song. You really fucking scared of fucking love. So that's where you allow people to do what the fuck they want to do still. You confront them. When they don't respond how you want them to respond, you stay mad. Even after you confront them, you stay mad. And you try to mentally manipulate them into thinking how you want them to think. And this is how you defend yourself by keeping them in your life. You make excuses. This is the excuse you use to keep them in your life, like, oh, I'm going to get them back type of shit. And remember the reading we just had, you getting them back is only going to fuck you up, push you back. It's giving that energy with the fifth pinnacle, a talisman for vision, action. You need to go into action with this shit. You need to change this shit today. Change this shit today. Because you are going through a cycle. And it says, Through the Fire by Shaka Khan. Through the limit to the wall. You got to break through this shit so you can see love in a different light. You have to break through this shit so you can see romance in a different light. You have to break through this shit so you can self-love in a different type of way. Without holding on to everybody that hurt you, because you're trying to mentally understand why they hurt you. Because they're not mentally responding the way you want them to mentally respond. So mentally, you keep yourself stuck trying to understand somebody else's lane. Instead of just taking up for yourself, because out of self-love, you take up for yourself to try to get an understanding from somebody, to understand their mind. And that's not what this shit is about. Okay? Because your guys already told you about their mind. Because they ain't saying what you already know is true, that keeps you stuck. And that shit is demonic. Ashe, it's fucking demonic. And now you know this. Why? Because you are the living woman. I'm HADEZ&HEAVEN. Ashe.